going on, everyone? My name is Donovan, and today we're going to take a look at a pair of corded Bluetooth headphones, and these are available right now on Amazon.com for under $25, and a little bit different for this channel. Typically, everything I've reviewed lately has been true wireless headphones, but this is a pair of corded Bluetooth headphones, but you can get them for a little bit cheaper than you typically get true wireless headphones for. So you can see they're available for under $28, and with that 20% off coupon code that's available for everyone out there, they're actually under $25, so definitely worth at least considering, especially if you're on a budget and you're looking for a pair of Bluetooth headphones to run with or go to the gym with, and situations like that. These are pretty darn great. So these are sport Bluetooth headphones, as I mentioned, and that's because of these little ear tips. So these ear tips here, these ear fins, hold them nicely into your ear. They secure them into your ear, and then also, of course, we have silicone tips as well. That's going to be noise isolating. So because they go pretty deep into your ear, you are going to get pretty decent amount of noise isolation as well. So let's go ahead and run through what you get in the package. So first of all, of course, you get the user manual. You get a micro USB cable, and so that's a little bit old technology there, but these are very inexpensive. You get a microfiber sleeve here, and you can see that we can cinch it together there. And then also a couple extra ear tips, and then 3 different ear tip sizes here, silicone tips there, to find the right size for you. So that being said, let's go ahead and run through the specs here. So these are the Aigo S55s. They're using a little bit older version of Bluetooth. They're using Bluetooth 4.2, but they do have enhanced data rate. So if you're watching a video on them, sometimes with Bluetooth headphones, you'll get some data transfer speeds that are kind of slow, and so you get some lag in the video. But with that EDR, these are pretty decent. There is just a very, very slight lag, hardly noticeable, but if you're a stickler on that, then these are not going to be for you, because there is just a very, very slight lag, and that's probably because they're using a little bit older version of Bluetooth. We have 10 meter of data transmission distance, so if you were using Bluetooth 5.0, we would get 15 meters, but here we're getting 10 because a little bit older version. We have a 100 milliamp hour battery, which is going to give you 7 to 8 hours, and that's pretty much exactly what I've been getting. The charging time's a little bit slow, so 2 hours to charge these up. That's kind of slow in comparison. You know, there's definitely some faster ones out there that you can get, 15 minutes of charging will give you almost a full battery. So this is definitely on the slow side, but you're probably not going to be charging them that often with that 7 to 8 hour battery life. We can support up to 2 devices at the same time, so I have them connected to my watch and then also to my LG G8 Thin Q. So that's pretty awesome. We have sweat proof, or they're sweat resistant anyway, so IPX5 water resistant. So if you get some water on them, if you're wearing them out in the rain, they're going to be just fine. We do have a reflective wire for secure night running. That's really cool. Tangle-free cable, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and magnetic design. So when you're wearing them around your neck, let's say you don't want to wear them anymore, you can go ahead and just magnetize them there. I should also mention there is this little cinch cord here as well, so this is going to allow them to, these are kind of long, to be honest, so there's a lot of extra wire here for me. Maybe if you have a larger neck or a larger head, you might not have all that extra wire, but for me there's quite a bit of extra wire, and so I have to cinch it up quite a bit to get them nice and secure on my neck. But other than that, they're pretty darn great for running with. Now, I will be completely honest with you. For me personally, I don't love these for running. I just said that they are pretty great for running, and that really is, honestly, they're pretty decent. My problem is that I've grown so accustomed to running without cords with true wireless headphones that now running with a cord is, for me, not my favorite thing. Now, for some people, that might not bother them. And the fact that it is reflective is a nice touch to it. So if you're running at night or during the day, it makes you more visible, because this will get bright white when there is some light reflecting on it. So that's really cool. But for me, I just personally am so used to true wireless headphones that running with a cord, not a big fan of it anymore. Now, let's talk about some of the other features. So there are 3 buttons here. This is where you're going to charge them up. Again, it's using micro USB. It's a little bit older version. Over here, nothing really there to mention. But then we do have 3 buttons here. You can see there's a little LED light there letting you know that they are connected, so it's blinking blue, that's telling you that they're connected. This is the track forward button, track backward, and if you hold them or long press them down, that's going to be volume up and volume down. And then this is our multifunction button, so that's going to be play, pause. Also, it's going to turn it on with the long press, turn it off with the long press. And then also you can answer phone calls with a single press or hang up on calls with a single press. And yes, of course, you can take phone calls as well, because there is a microphone right down here on the back of it. And so you can take phone calls. The phone calls are going to be fine as long as you're in a quiet place, because this is an omnidirectional microphone, meaning it's going to basically pick up everything going on around it. So just be aware of that. If you are in a very loud situation, for phone calls, they'll only be okay. Now, one thing I haven't talked about is probably the most important thing, and that is the sound quality. So I already mentioned that they are noise isolating. So if you're in a loud environment, you can block out a lot of noise, not all the noise going on around you, but a good amount of noise going on around you. And for that reason, that gives them pretty decent sound quality. I'm going to call these like a 4 out of 5 when it comes to sound quality. They're definitely not terrible, but they're definitely not amazing either. They're not going to blow you away, and of course, I wouldn't expect that for this price point. But I would give them like a solid B- when it comes to sound quality. Good amount of bass. The lows and mids are definitely there. The highs aren't the crispest, if that's even a word. I'm just going to make it up right now. They're not the most crisp highs, and overall the sound quality is just a little bit muddied, but I would expect that for a pair of $28 headphones, or really only $25 headphones by the time you get that coupon code. But overall, definitely acceptable sound quality. Again, they're not going to be the best when it comes to sound quality, but also very, very acceptable. So that being said, take a look at them in the links down below. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Thanks for watching. I hope this video has been helpful for you, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.